let's continue from where we stopped in the last video. This time around, I'm going to be talking about the processing tools. And these tools are also known as the bottom tools or bottom bar. They are in the bottom bar. Like I stated in one of the videos I did, this bottom bar is located at this area. This area here. As you can see, all these parts, they are the bottom bar. And in the bottom bar, you will see various inputting tools there. There are various tools in this bar here that makes your work so interesting. For instance, let's take them one by one. I have number one, my project. These are the works I have done with phone. These are the designs I have done with my phone. Like the flyers I talked about and stuff like that, I did them on phone and the like. So these are the things I have done in my project. You won't have these in your project if you do not save it as project. I will talk more about that. So let's look at one of them. Okay, this is a prayer program. Let me just look for another one. Okay, yeah, this was when I was designing the icon part. So now this is something. So I got it from my project. You can save it just as if you want to save on your phone and later be able to access it. That is what this place does. This my project does. And these ones are defaults. That the design that followed the app. So that is for this side. Then let's go to the next one. This one that looks like A is for lettering. It's for assuming you want to write something. It's for writing, for typing. So once you click on it, you can easily add text. So in the add text, you can edit something. Thanks for joining my class. So I have typed something now, so it has come out. You can see. So now that is for typing, for numbers, lettering and stuff like that. So in this, when you click on these, you see that tools comes up. I call them sub tools. They are the tools you use to edit or process more of what you have been doing. You know, I said this thing is divided into three. There is input, or another word for the input is import. You can use it to input instructions on it. The second one is for process. The instruction you have entered, how do you change it? How do you manipulate it through? And the third part is the export. So now in this processing, you have a lot of things. Once you click on one icon, you will see many other things on that. So when clicking on this A, you see that I was able to type. Then you see under it, you see edit. You can type what you have, can re-edit what you have typed. You can still styles. Styles are the ones I'll go further in the expository class. So you can delete, you can copy what you have typed, you can copy it, you can see, you can bring it front or backward. What is front and backward? It will be more explained in the this is introduction, so that won't look so much. So that is for that. Then you can take it backward, you can position it, you can make it go up, go left, go right, go to anywhere you want it to go. You can increase the size, you can make it smaller. As you can see, you can also give it color. You can give it color, you can change the color. You can make it the opacity, like transparency. How transparent do you want it to be? You can do that. You can change the font. This font is an interesting part. Font is one of the fundamental important parts of designing. So I have fonts here. These are the fonts that follow this com. So as you downloaded it, you see this font there. But I have the fonts that I personally added to the app. These are the fonts that serve as follow com, that follow this com. So these are the fonts here. So let's take one of them. So this is it. Thanks for joining my class. That has changed from the former one. At the same time, you can use your own fonts. These are the fonts I personally downloaded on it and I installed on it. So my fonts, I installed a lot of fonts. You can see so many. And out of all these many fonts, I have my favorite that I use most. So assuming I want to use this one, I can use it. You can see. So the size is big. Remember I said you can reduce sizes here. You can reduce it. You can see, yes, and you can make it to have relative positioning, to be in the middle, to be in the bottom, or to just align directly. So as you can see now, so that I've done that. So now the next thing under this font is that the amazing thing is under it so much. I can only talk about a few of them. You can change the style. You can make it bold, italic, underline, and etc. You can make it align. You can make it align. Assuming it's not aligning, you can make it align. You can see. I will talk about this deeply in the advanced class. So let's go to the next icon under it. We have this. So this one is for editing pictures. This editing shape. You can use it to draw. Let's talk about the drawing aspect. Assuming you want to draw something like this, you can draw. You can change the color of what you've drawn. You can do a lot of things with your hand there. It's for drawing, as you can see. So let me just delete it. Don't need them now. So that one is for drawing. For shapes, you can see a lot of shapes under. You can see this, you can see this, you can see various shapes under it. and just decide to select one. Just use that one for something. Let me just create a design here within a few minutes. So let me give it a color. I've been working with this color for some times now, so let me just give it like this. Let me delete all this. I just want to create something that looks more meaningful than just teaching the class. So okay, so let me expand this. So just do something roughly. Okay, so let me also align it. Good. So I've done something. So let me also create something below. Go to shape, just create something below to fill in the spaces that seems to be not in use. All right, give it a color. So you can see this color is not really corresponding with the color I have there, so I can easily tune the color. I pick the color I need directly from the shape. Okay, it's not there. So let me check. I still have it in the recent colors I made use of. Okay, good. So this is it. So I've created something that looks more meaningful than before, as you can see. So let's go to another. So this Biza arrow, many of them has a lot of things they do. Let's go to the next one. So this one is for editing images. So from this plus this input, let me just input something from my gallery. Let me find something I can just input. Let me just input a picture. Let me just input this. So let me input this one. So I've input this. Now I want to do some things there that may look so amazing. So in this part, you can do a lot of things. Oh, sorry. You can do a lot of things here. You can remove background. You can't believe that. So you can just remove the background. So that's remove the background, as you can see. That's remove all the white there. All the white in the background has been removed. Let me make you see it better. So you can see that it was having white background before, but now that white background has been removed. And you can also change the color of this image. You can change the color of this image that you are using. I've changed it to light green. Let me make the part I erase very clearer. You can see, wow, amazing. I've changed the color. It was formerly black, you know. Let me show you the real image again. So this is the actual image here. This is the actual image, but this is what I've manipulated it into. I can change the color to any other amazing colors that I like. Can you see? You know, even when I used to use systems, I used to use laptop for design. Some of them don't have these amazing features. Some of amazing features on laptops are not here. So everyone has where they are good at. So that's part of what this tool does. And now this one is talking about the background. You can see that it looks like a layer. This part, it looks like a layer. So what it does is I change the background of your design. You can see the background has changed. The general background, that's what I'm talking about here. So you can see that you can change the background. You can change it to anything you want to change it to. That one has changed. Okay, so that's for that. Okay, so now let's go to the next two. We have various things there. So from this place, you can choose your image from the gallery. You can choose it from, you can have a transparent background when you work with PNG. No PNG, if you don't know it, I can explain later. Then this one is just for editing your background to make it look brighter or create some things under it to make it look somehow quite different. You can see that I added something to it. It makes the color different. You can also control the brightness to make it darker or lighter, and many other things can be done under this background. So there's a lot of things in this app. Each of them takes a lot of time before you can actually decode and break them into pieces. A lot of things there. So as time goes on, in the next video you may see part of those amazing things there, and I will encourage you, if you have more interest, to go further, to learn further, sit down, personally make research, or join the masterclass to learn more. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you in the next class.